Hello everybody, welcome to another TAW Member video. This is a Black Forrest matchup, and our TAW member today is once again Kanaduh, playing in red as the Italians this time. He's playing with Balvins again as the Tatars, Slam over there on the opposite pocket as the Vietnamese, and Cumans, Tier playing as the Cumans. Opposing them is Villiams as the Bulgarians, Roggy as the Byzantines in the pocket this time, Naked as the Burgundians. Interesting. Definitely some bombard cannon action going on there. And Indians playing opposite Canada as or Jimmy playing as the Indians. So both players fighting hard, sending a lot of vills forward. In fact, all their starting vills forward to try to get upper hand on this wall. And it looks like it's going to could go any way, which way at the moment. That's Jimmy's scout that's under pressure. We got 5 scouts. No, 4 scouts going. Oh. Naked fighting with Balvin. Slam. Or Canada staying back. 4 villagers to 3. Man, Jimmy really wants a good wall. He's forcing Canada to stay back. Though there are scouts that can come into play here, so. And now Canada sends forward another vill. So 4 to 4. Both players microing their heart out. This is early action here in this Black Forest. Oh, does he save it? He does not. One vill goes down. Other vills are chasing. So now advantage Slam as he's got 4 vills. Well, it's 4 to 4, but there's 2 scouts for the friendly team. Okay, so now it's all the enemy scouts are down. All the friendly scouts are alive. Villagers are fighting villagers. Canada can't really fight because the scout is so weak. And Jimmy finally retreats. Slam has yet to build any walls. Jimmy did build all this stuff though. So we'll see where Canada puts his walls down. Canada's kind of stepping back as well. Oh man. So despite all of that, Jimmy going for the aggressive walls here. Really fascinated by how this is playing out. Looks like Canada might lose a Ville though. Tatar Scout trying to just do what he can and be annoying. All the weak Villes Canada. Notice how Canada's sending the weak Villes back to collect food and the fresh Villes forward. Both players doing something similar. You see 3 more fresh Villes coming up. Canada's got to watch out. On the other side, much less interesting as both players just put down some walls. And now they run back. I mean, think about all the idle time. This could be, collecting resources, doing whatever. And Jimmy tries to build some walls again, retreats, does a little dance. Jimmy's got 5 villagers out there right now. 7 villagers. Okay, there goes Canada's scout. Canada's just gonna have to just gonna have to retreat. Wow. And there we see the walls. This is how they're going to be for at least the time being. I don't think Canada will be happy with that. He would have preferred to have walled and had control of the wall here and here. And Jimmy dropping his first lumber camp. I think it's better of it. Look at all this boar. 6 boar over here. Incredible. Alright, after all that is said and done, Jimmy in orange has 17. Canada's got 16 vills. So all those vill fighting meant that there was not as much food being produced collected, and so less villagers being produced. 2 scouts left on both teams. Feudal Age coming in for Tier and Balvin. Slam will probably be booming into Fast Castle. He clicks Feudal with 30 villagers. And Canada's going to look to try to recover. He drops... this is something I've noticed at high level Black Forest play as well. Dropping the lumber camp really close by to the forward wall. You want to keep villagers close by in case something goes down on that forward wall. And I see really liking Jiminy's position here with all those boar. He drops a mill on all 6 of them. I mean, that's a lot of food there. That's no joke. You don't need to build... I'm clicking a town center, apparently. You don't need to build farms for days. That's so funny. On the other end, we see Feudal Age coming in for Naked and Villiams, who have 34 and 28 respectively. So the pockets on the other team, 34 and 34 villagers. The pockets on the friendly team, 30 and 24. And looking at the map as well, we see this craziness that happened over here. A bit simpler on this side, but then also a central path right through the middle. And what's kind of weird is both pockets are rather recessed, but they have a lot of easy access to either side if they need it. It's kind of same here as like these pockets are rather recessed. And you'd probably think, well, sneaky, that's obvious, they're pockets. But not always the case. There's some wonkiness that goes on with Black Forest. And I wonder if we'll see this middle ground. I mean, obviously there's a relic, there's some boar and some gold in the middle. But as a military route, let's see if it comes into play. As we see Canada dropping his own walls just to make sure that nothing crazy happens. Jimmy doesn't pull a fast one. And even a outpost for a little extra visibility. Pretty smart. That is the weirdest glitch. Not gonna lie. I hope it doesn't do that the whole game. If I click anything, it goes to Balvin's town center. While fascinating, it's not really what I want to look at all the time. So the Cubit player, on the other hand, Tier dropped his second town center. And he's at 31 villagers, so quickly catching up. Despite still being in Feudal Age. Balvin's about to hit Castle Age, as is Slam. Canada just clicked Feudal. Obviously is very far behind. Oh good, the town center glitch stopped. Thank God. Obviously he's still far behind. He's got 30 vills, so yeah, did a pretty decent job. 26 only for Jimmy, who's already in Feudal Age. And he's dropping his blacksmith and his market, and will probably click up to Castle Age as soon as he can as well. Let's take a look. So idle TC time 7 minutes, idle vill time 2 minutes for idle TC for Canada, 7 minutes for idle vills. Jimmy has 6 minutes for idle vills and 2 minutes for idle TC time, and that's compared to the other players. Although this 10 is kind of interesting, and 16 even more so from Roggy as it's still climbing. I wonder who's not doing something. All that idle TC time is because they were fighting with their vills for so long. As we see a second layer of walls coming down, so extra conservative. I think Jimmy will be happy that he blocked Canada off from this stone as well as a goat. a goat that Canada would have liked to have had and would have eaten if he had the chance to. Because that is Canada's secondary stone. Here's his primary. Yeah, and there's his secondary, so. Stonewalls even from the orange player. As he's yet to drop his first farm, what with all the boar that he can have. And yeah, orange is already halfway up to Castle Age. Though we do see some knights here from Balvin already forcing the issue. It's a good thing that orange dropped these. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, the outpost was able to spot all the stone walls. I was just trying to see if Canada was aware that these stone walls were going down, and well aware. Sees Workshop dropping as well from the Indian player as he's now in Castle Age. Red is halfway up, as is blue. Or I should say purple. Purple with 49 villagers. Slam with 57 and 4 TCs. And now we see Canada dropping his own stone walls. I will take back my land that you... I mean, all of this fighting for this little bit of land just to give it up in Castle Age. Black Forest things, right? And we'll probably see Slam drop a row of stone walls right here next to oranges so that he can start getting that gold as well. That's funny. Second down center from orange over there on the wood line. Naked sticking with one town center for now. Looks like. Now there's a second over there on the wood. Yep. University. So the Burgundians. Hmm. I mean, the archers aren't horrible, but they're not amazing either from the Burgundians. You would expect to see Cavalier. I just wonder why he's making a university. I guess it's a university and a monastery so he can get to Imp without the need of a castle. Looks like Canada's going to go with a monk push. I see some monk tech coming in, Sanctity and Redemption. Ooh, nice snipe there. Man, Jimmy is a walling machine, though. Two more town centers coming in from purple. As the Cumans, he'll probably go Paladin. Vietnamese, maybe. I think they get siege onagers, bombard cannons. Burgundians definitely bombard cannons. Possibly paladins as well. Yeah, tier calling out. I'll go Pala. Indians, I suppose, can go camels. It's pretty obvious what the Tartars player is going to go. Is Paladin himself. Is this another sneak? When did this happen? Roggy, how are you doing this? What? What? Oh, out of nowhere. Even the caster didn't know. 4 rams and a bunch of knights. I'm going to have to rewind and rewatch that. That is amazing. How did all the way back there behind? It's like teleported. He's already taken out one of Slam's TCs, and this is calculated. He went after Slam specifically for sure, and he'll get another one probably. That's amazing, Roggy. 13 knights, And 4 rams, all from one villager back here. There she is, half health villager too. How does he pull that off? Meanwhile, Jimmy's just walling for days as we see Cavaliers coming in, Burgundian stables being dropped. I think Canada expects Burgundian paladins. He's got a bunch of knights and he'll be okay with that, but Slam is in big trouble. He's lost 2 TCs already. Oh my gosh. Byzantines. Where did he come from? He must have come through the middle before anything happened. I just don't see how else that could have happened. Maybe through this when I was looking on the right. Purple's losing his CC now and fighting back with villagers. Those knights will make quick work of those villagers, though. It's a bit crowded in there. And this purple TC will go down as well to these 4 rams. Now 3 rams. What an incredible surprise that was. A sneak and a half. All the way back there. I mean, how did you get around Slam's eco without being seen? Amazing. So creative. Although we do see pikemen now from Slam. And there's much less knights than there were. There's only 5 instead of the 13. But they've done their work. 1, 2, 3 TCs across 2 players. And the Cuban's got his own knights on the field, so they'll get that all cleaned up. And obviously send things back to try to figure out where and how and what happened. Canada's made it through the first layer of Jimmy's walls, working on the second. Yeah, he's so smart. So Slam will convert this market and then delete it and walk right through. And he'll probably convert this siege workshop as well. Look how many monks there are from Slam. 11 monks. But there's about to be a bunch of paladin coming. Villiams has all the defensive upgrades on those paladin. It doesn't have any of the offensive upgrades yet. If I'm reading that score correctly. And look at Jimmy, another layer of walls. Oh man. I mean, they'll just walk right around, but oh my gosh. Roggy being so annoying. Here they come. Yeah, +1, +4. I've seen at least 1 conversion already. I see 2, 3. There are a lot of monks going down though. They're healing each other. Looks like that's all said and done. Oh, a couple more conversions coming in. A lot of monks going down. We started with 11, now we're down to 5. But these 2 are fresh faith. Okay. 7 conversions out of that. So we have 7 Italian Cavalier now from those Burgundians. And mixed in there was a bunch of Tatar Knights, so there's 14 of those still left. So I think all in all he'll be happy with it. But we got Paladins coming in now. I don't know how much faith these monks have. Well, at least one has some. More monks on the way, another conversion. We see an Italian Paladin now. These mangonels are still working on this town center. Canada's, what is this, double, triple monastery? I was like, how has he got so many monks coming out? As fast as the paladins are created out of 12 stables, they get converted because of the monks out of these 3 monasteries. And this TC will go down. This forward from Roggy, while effective, is now being cleaned up, and you see those TCs just got replaced right where they were. Jimmy trying to repair as fast as he can. I think these knights and paladins will dive in any time now. They're definitely keeping that town center alive, but it costs a lot of resources to repair the town center. Canada converting a house or trying to. Now Canada diving in to kill the repair villagers. Smart play. Taking a look at Orange's eco number 73. Red only has 48 villagers right now. It's still one town center, so one TC all-in monk push with support from the Tadar player in his pocket, who is just, yeah, he's at 81 villagers himself, but 25 military. And I just don't think you can't keep repairing that TC forever. It's just going to take too much wood and stone, not to mention all the idle time. He's trying to keep these villages alive, but he's going to have to run, Jimmy. Some monks coming out from the Burgundian, or sorry, Light Cav coming out to snipe the monks. Really smart play. Sorry about the slowdown too. There's just so much going on. I'm also processing my last recording video. I like this move though. This is 20 paladins coming in from the right to try to kill some of these monks. Another forward. They might go for the siege too. They're just going to get converted though. There's just too much of the other stuff. Okay, he's getting sandwiched now though. Really smart from Naked to come in with cavalry on one, or light cav on one side and paladins on the other. Look at this mess of cavalry right now. Down here is the health bars for both teams. Still slightly higher for our heroes. It's if there was a couple Indian camels in the mix here, it would be a different story. But I think it's going to go to Red and to Balvin and Canada at this point. Even though it's paladins versus knights, those monks did get some conversions. Okay, so Balvin's mixing in some camels of his own, which is smart. So 3 paladins and 5 cavalier got converted through all that. On the other side, it's been a whole lot of build-up. We got some onagers coming in from Villiams, Bulgarian player with the halberdiers as well. Cuban player making knights. Vietnamese player making arbalesters, I think. Yep, makes sense. Probably see arbs and bombard cannons from Slam. Whoa, look at all these. That is a lot of fish traps. 23 fish traps going on there. Indian University looking gorgeous. Still a lot of paladins. And these are just regular camels. They're not heavy camels yet. And this is just now getting cleared up, or finally wrapped up. They've been clearing it for a while, but bombard cannons from Slam, sniping some of Villiams' onagers. Slam will need to be careful with these halberdiers, though, or arbalesters, though. One good shot is all it takes. All right, I had to switch out of capture age. It was just too laggy. We see the tier knights moving in. They gotta be careful. That's a lot of halberdiers, and they're fully upgraded. Though there's a few arbalesters that will try to pick them off. On the other side, we have pikemen from the Tatar player, and quite a lot of converted. Look at that, 12 converted paladins from Canada who's been working these monks like no one's business. Not even a single siege over here. It's just been converted paladins, Tatar knights, camels, and a few pikemen. 13 monks, and he's lost a bunch too. Just made monks all game. Not much Jimmy can do. I don't see any military for Jimmy out on the field either. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's got not a single military unit. Same with Roggy. 0 military units. They're both trying to boom back up. 17 monks and more coming. Incredible. I guess when you're not spending it on blacksmith upgrades, right? All that gold you can spend on other things. And Naked calls it, Jimmy calls it, Roggy calls it. Amazing. What a game. That forward from Roggy, though, that had me going. The monks were a great call. I think Canada kind of anticipated the Burgundians going paladins. Although Canada loves his monk play, he micros really well, so he probably didn't care what the other team was going to go. He knew it didn't matter if it was Burgundians or Franks or whatever paladin was going to come his way, Lithuanian, Persian. He was going to go monks and he was going to be ready for it. So on the other side, it was kind of a 2-on-1 situation. Roggy did have that push in the back. I think it slowed Slam down, but Purple was just fine. I think Kewins was just fine to handle it. And if it did slow Slam down, didn't slow him down quite enough. And then it became a 2-on-1 scenario. I do want to re-watch this game to see when and how that Roggy villager snuck through. Because that was such... I mean, all the way back here, are you kidding me? Epic. Epic. Well, that was the other in our little mini-series here of Black Forest Canada games with Gamer Legions, Slam, one of the best players in the world. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. I know I learned a few things about Black Forest. And if you're interested in joining the Art of Warfare, we are TAW, and we can be found at taw.net. Go ahead, take a look. We are not your fly-by-night gaming community. We're a 20-year-old gaming community with over 100 members around the world playing Age of Empires every week, and we'd love to have you. So go to taw.net. If you like what you see, submit a request to join. We'll get you onboarded with a boot camp, and we'll get playing. For now, thanks again for watching. This is Sneaky Chiefy, signing out.